Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos. Welcome to Spring Spanish. Yo soy María Fernanda and I am one of the Spring Spanish teachers that is going to be here with you in this video series. In this video, I'm going to teach you los números. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't matter if it's for una fecha, a date, o edad, age, or what about dinero, money, or un número telefónico, a telephone number. This is when they become really useful. And now we're going to learn how to say los números en español. ¿Estás listo? Are you ready? Let's begin. Comencemos. Okay guys, when I travel, I really like to know the basics, how to reply or how to answer to a question. If you want to use the numbers, then they become really helpful for the next questions if you are abroad, for example. ¿Cuánto cuesta? How much is it? O ¿cuántos años tienes? How old are you? Or ¿cuál es tu número telefónico? What's your phone number? In this case, you must know the numbers, and I'm going to teach you now from 0 to 20. Where for me, they're most the tricky ones because you have to learn as they are. However, after 21, life becomes really, really simple. Entonces, ¿estás listo? So are you ready? Repite después de mí. Repeat after me. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13. Fun fact, 13 is the number of dogs I have. I know, a dog lover, right? 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. ¿Vamos bien? Are we going good? This is the literal translation. Vamos bien is a chunk in Spanish. That means like, are we doing well? So, I don't know if you noticed, but from 16 to 19, so from 16 to 19, we're just adding number 10, the word and then the number that we want to say. For example, 16, 17, 18 and 19. So to be honest, if you learn from 0 to 15, those are the numbers that do not have a pattern. After 16, you will see that there is a pattern. So we will learn 10 by 10 now, from 30 to 90, because in between this formula I just gave you, it will apply for all the numbers. That makes sense, right? Vamos a continuar. Let's continue. 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90, and at last we have 100, 100. That comes from the English centenary or the word percent, meaning from the Latin centum. So that means 100. So the last one will be 100. However, let's go back a little bit. As we said, the formula I gave you, the numbers in tens, then the word and, that in Spanish is y, and then the number you want to say. Well, this applies from 20 to 90. We say from 20 al 90. We literally apply the number in tens, so 21, 32, 44, 55, 66, 77, etc., etc. In this case, the only one that changes a little bit is from 20 to 29 because 20 ends in E. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then of course we have number 30. Muy bien. Now we have the numbers from 0 to 100, del 0 al 100. Pero ¿qué pasa después del 100? What happens after 100? Well, we don't say 101. We have to complement the word to say 101. So it means I have 100 of and 1. In Spanish, the translation becomes 101, 102, 106, 107. In Spanish, we have to become this word from 100 to ciento to make it accountable. Same things for 200, 300, 400. Because we're talking in plural, we must say cientos. And in this case, we add the word of number before. Let's practice and repeat after me. Repite después de mí. 200, 200. 300, 300. 400, 400. 500, 500. 600, 600. 700, 700. 800, 800. 900, 900. And finally, we have 1,000. 1000, 1000. Good, muy bien. So far you have learned numbers from 0 to 1,000, del 0 al 1000. Sigue practicando, keep practicing so you can enhance your pronunciation and you become more fluently. Pero buenas noticias, but good news. Now you can reply and answer to the questions I told you at the beginning of this video. Vamos a practicar. Let's practice. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Yo tengo 21 años. So how old are you? I am 21 years old. I'm using my mental age for this matter. Segunda pregunta, second question. ¿Cuánto cuesta? Esto cuesta $98. How much is it? This costs $98. ¿Cuál es tu número telefónico? What's your phone number? I'm gonna use a random number just to have an idea. So we have 1-407-398-2605. So 1-407-398-2605. You must learn your number in Spanish so it will be easier for you to say it. And of course in English as well. Aquí los tienes, there you have them. Los números en español, the numbers in Spanish. And now you might be able to answer any questions related to numbers. For example, you want to share with me, ¿cuántos hermanos tienes? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Por ejemplo, yo tengo 2 hermanas. What about you? Please leave me in the comments below with the structure yo tengo, I have, the number, and then the word hermanos for brothers or hermanas for sisters. Or you can put them together and say hermanos. That means siblings. And remember, recuerda, we also have more videos coming from me, and also feel free to check out the other videos from the other teachers here in the Spring Spanish channel. And if you're ready to take a step further to enhance your Spanish learning, then check out in the description box, we have a link to our website, the Spring Spanish Academy, where you can see our methodology, and there's a free training so you can become a Spanish fluent speaker, where you will have access for free lessons, free samples, and many things more. And along with these videos, believe me, they're gonna help a lot. So I will see you next time. Hasta la próxima, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Adiós!